Hey Barry. Hey Barry.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Well,
Hey,
I just
is
the
Tom
last
there? Okay.
15 minutes trying to get in.
Oh, okay. No, I thought I had done something wrong. I got in and nobody was there, so I got out. So I boot back in again.
Um,
Tom, I don't
anyway,
see you.
how you guys doing?
Good.
Okay.
I do better if I see you.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
I
There we go.
thought you were
All
practicing
right.
the yo-yo. I thought you were practicing your yo-yo or something.
No, I'd been talking to Kent for about a half an hour
Oh, okay.
before, and then I about 4:30 I tried to get on and I had to restart the computer. I had to do all kinds of stuff or it finally went on.
Well, I got on and I was on it for a while, and I texted you because I said, "Did I?" I thought maybe it was one of those days you said you weren't going to be here and I was going to do it, but it makes no difference. Nola, hey Nola, I see you.
Yeah, I see your message. Sorry, it just
No,
sometimes it just goes nuts.
no. Anyway,
So I was just talking to Kent. Kent's doing well, so that's good. Um, he's going to join us later. Uh, let's see. Who's? I'm trying to think of who wrote. I got some info from John. What's his name? That
McLaren.
yeah, McLaren, and about the because I put that picture, but then I said Brussels, which was wrong on the
Oh,
invite. So he saw that, and but he wrote some stuff about um, David wrote David's busy, so he can't come. But we'll just see who shows up.
yeah. Well, Emily McDermott said she's going to be here today. She wanted my address because she wanted to send me that book that has an inscription. I felt a little told her I felt a little guilty taking something that was inscribed to Joel, but I'll read it, send it back to her. She says she wasn't planning to keep it anyway. I said, okay.
Yeah. I mean, she probably has a lot of stuff
Yeah.
inscribed in.
Yeah, I'd like to read it.
What's that book about? New Orleans or?
No, it's the trombonist,
Sonny Helmer's
Sonny Helmers wrote
whole
it.
story.
Oh, okay.
It
A
does
big
include.
part of it is mustache stuff. Now,
Yeah.
most of the book is not mustache related. So
Mhm,
you probably
Oh,
skip over that.
mhm,
yeah.
yeah.
Wow. So Sonny must have played a lot of places.
Yeah,
Well,
I
he
think
was
a lot of
pretty
the, well, you figure the mustache was only open about 10 years. So if somebody had a 40-year career, they probably played a lot more places than the mustache.
Disney a long time.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. It's strange. Like, you think about all the stuff we talk about, but the mustache was really only running, what, 10, 12 years, something like that, for the time the first one opened.
Yeah. Yeah. I was trying to. I went and looked at a bunch of old Zooms. I was sitting here looking at old Zooms and I was pulling some Jeff stuff, but all that stuff went away when I had to restart the computer.
Oh, yeah. Because uh, um,
We started in 2020.
yeah. Yeah, it was just, was it just before or was it right in the middle of COVID?
Hmm.
Because we were,
Right in the middle of COVID. That's why we did it.
yeah. I thought, no, I think we were planning. I think we were trying to plan the reunion. Talking about it. Um, Marty would get on every once in a while and we'd talk about it, but we had kept postponing it because of different things. And oh yeah, it was Yoke's wife. Can't remember her name.
Lucianne.
Lucianne. But she posted today that this is the anniversary of Yoke's death.
Right.
And so I did pull up a couple pictures of Yoke to have today, just in case, just to
I
talk.
put some on Facebook too.
Yeah. No, she's real sweet. I'd like to meet her in person. We correspond occasionally. I'll comment on some of her posts. So and I think you and Danny said that she comes to New Orleans once a year just to visit. Um, and I know Emily McDermott is coming the first week of December, she said, along with Brian, Joel's daughter, to visit the city and get some interviews done. So I guess that would be Barry and Danny and me, and I guess Rick Haley if he can come to town,
Yeah.
and Banu if we can find her and get her to do it. But there's a lot to do in New Orleans too if you're going to stay a few days. Oh, Tom disappeared again, Barry.
Yeah, I saw that.
He's back.
You look like Tinkerbell in and you hear that one moment, gone the next.
Okay.
Your
On their
video's
phone, so
flipping, Tom. I
I
don't
don't
know
know.
if your connection's bad or what.
Yeah, it's probably so. You might get stuck doing most of this
Okay.
today.
Yeah. Well, I can
We'll
pull
see
up.
if it cuts out anymore.
Yeah. Well,
Looks like the video is acting up.
yeah. Looks like
Hey,
maybe bandwidth or something's getting screwed up.
Hey, Rick, what's that?
What's up,
Rick?
guys?
There he is. So,
Everybody doing okay?
yep, it's the New Orleans group again.
Yeah, so far.
Oh, and Emily. Yeah, she said she
Oh,
was
here's
going to be
Emily.
in.
Yeah.
everything went crazy. So
Hey, everyone.
Hey,
Hi,
Emily.
man.
Hey, Emily.
Yeah, it's good to see you and Joel again.
Yes.
It does look like he's just leaning over the sofa right there.
Yeah, he does, doesn't it?
Yeah. Watch out if he starts giving you bunny ears, well, I'll be in trouble here.
I know. He does look, he's very real.
Yeah.
I think that's Brian's best.
Yeah, that was fabulous. No, we're just getting started. Tom's having a little trouble with his connection, so he's popping in and out.
sorry about that.
Yeah. Now mine used to do that a lot, but it's
I
just
think it's trying to go.
Sounds like a personal problem. Got a trouble with your connection?
And I think it's trying to go to my phone.
Internet so spasmodic. You never know what to do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, I would get that sometimes when I was on this, and it would just say connection
Yeah, it
bad.
does look like
Everybody would freeze on me, and I didn't know if that meant I was disappeared or what.
Yeah.
Oh.
See.
Yeah, do I disappear or what?
No, you just kind of
You disappear
Let's
once.
see now. You,
froze up a little
Yeah,
bit.
you're freezing and clipping.
Yeah.
okay.
It'd probably be hard for you to play a video under the circumstances.
Okay. Well, maybe I'll take my iPad and go to.
Okay, well,
That picture of the Blackpool Club was it wasn't in the city, or is it out in the country or something, or what? Where was it exactly? Does anyone know?
Tom said it turned out that really wasn't the Blackpool.
Oh,
I think he said it was miscaptioned. Am I right?
No,
Tom?
it was the Black Pool, but it wasn't Brussels. But this is what John
no, it wasn't Brussels, for sure. Yeah,
I
Brussels.
have the picture here.
screwed up on that.
Yeah, Brussels was right on that square, right off the square in the middle of the city there.
All right, can you see that? That's what
Yeah, yeah.
that's what John wrote.
Huh.
He was over there. He must have called Joel about what the address was, and Joel said, "I don't know."
Oh, okay.
But today it's the site of the St. George's School, a Church of England Academy on Cherry Tree.
Oh, that is it out of the city limits? Does anyone know where it was exactly, or maybe
I don't
someone
know.
will join in that was? I don't remember who all was there. Mike was there for a while, I think. Gentry, maybe.
Yeah.
I think Mike was there.
He said the location from Vincent, England, who is a manager there.
Yeah, that's what he said.
That's the guy's name, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I can't
Yeah.
imagine being Vincent England in England.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
With
said,
Jerry.
she might remember, blah, blah, blah. Babs, I don't know if anybody, I haven't seen Babs in a long time. Is she still playing in the quarter? I mean, painting in the quarter, Barry?
I don't know. It's been a long time since I ran across her.
I was down there last year. She was out there in the quarter around Jackson Square, like she always has been.
Uh-huh.
But this been since last year, though. You know.
Yeah.
Doing her small little picture, like she does. It's really neat.
What's the Schiavone Hilton across the street from the New York Club?
The
The sh-
Schiavone Hilton?
Yeah, in that message.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, let me see. I didn't see that part. Let me see.
I'm not sure what he was talking about there. Maybe there at one time was a hotel across the street where all the musicians stayed, and they called it Schiavone Hilton.
Yeah, that's what I would think.
This is that.
Put it back up.
Oh, that's that picture. Yeah, that Barry that Tom posted. Cherry Tree Gardens Hotel, Martin.
Blackpool.
I don't see anything about Brussels on that caption there.
No, it wasn't Brussels. It was in the middle of the city.
Yeah, no, but John was talking about the caption saying Brussels, but
It did.
It said it at the bottom. I just put Brussels
you cropped it out.
I was trying to quickly do the.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
And for some reason, I put Brussels, which was really stupid. But
Yeah, this looks like
This is where Blackpool Club is. I mean, it looks like it's out in the middle of the country.
Yeah,
Blackpool.
maybe someone.
Blackpool's in England.
yeah,
Correct. Yeah.
Maybe someone would get on the club that knew where if this was it, and if it was outside the city limits. So maybe
Hey guys,
they can't.
okay. Well, here is the thing that what's his face wrote. If you want to see that again. Okay, do you want to keep seeing it, or is it see enough of it?
I'm looking for the thing about the oh, okay, the Schiavone Hilton. Yeah, I didn't get that far down when I headed up there before. Okay. Yeah. That could be something we can ask Babs about when we go down to the quarter.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's get rid of that now.
Yeah.
This is the place.
Yeah, that's it.
That's where
Club was.
your father's mustache right there.
Yeah. Huh.
It's not even red and black. That can't be the mustache.
Got a sign in front of it.
Yeah, I know. I wonder if the inside was red and black. Joel seemed to like those colors.
Okay, well, hold on, it's coming. I got the inside too.
So,
Or
That's it. Blackpool.
Red and black. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Red and black.
he looks authentic.
Yeah.
That's it.
sort of looks like Schlitz on there, but I doubt it. But
Oh, yeah, it does look. It's hard to read.
I'm sure they had an English beer though.
Did they sell their beer at room temperature in Brussels? I mean, in Blackpool?
Probably.
I remember the people would come in from England and they were shocked that our beer was cold. They said they would drink it at room temperature there.
Yeah, when we were in England and London and all, every pub we went to had the beer was at room temperature.
Okay.
Blackpool.
At first, I was confused when I saw those bottles that turned upside down. I guess they had something that automatically measured the shots there.
yeah,
Unlike us, we poured precision shots all the time.
Right.
Perfect. Perfect.
100%. That guy with his arms up almost looked like Edwin Krebs to me at first. It's
Yeah.
not, but I don't think so. But
No, he's the manager, that whoever that is, it says.
Yeah, Roger's here, he would name him.
Yeah.
Also, Mike Johnson used to know, I think, the name of the guy.
Yeah, he worked there. I remember that. Like
I think Mike helped build it. I think he did a bunch of construction. He was a carpenter also, one of his many careers.
Yeah.
maybe Mike Gentry will check in today, and he played there. I remember that.
Yeah, we haven't seen Mike in a while.
Yeah.
I talked to him the other day. I told him we miss him to come on, and he's got projects he's doing, so he
Oh yeah.
gets.
Oh, that was inside the club. Okay.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah, I found this set of pictures that I saw the one of
I don't
them.
remember seeing the inside of the club. I didn't know they had an awning above the band. It looks like almost it would be outside to keep pigeons from.
Yeah, it sure does. That it is an awning. Huh.
Yeah.
Huh. Other than that, it looks pretty familiar.
I tell you, first time I ever saw this picture. We've been looking at these pictures for how long? Jeez.
Yeah, I
Never,
don't remember seeing this one before.
Yeah.
never seen it before. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's why I was pulling these up because I found them, and
that's-
some of them we've seen, some of them we haven't. But
That's good. Yeah.
this guy has the the head banjo player. He's got that English where they let the whiskers grow down to the chin, just like Engelbert Humperdinck.
Oh yeah.
Now the benches look like white picnic tables, huh? Or gray picnic tables?
Yeah, I
It's
guess.
kind of hard to tell.
What they sitting on? It don't look like the bent wood chairs we used to have.
Well, no, if you look down in the middle in the lower section, you can
there's a
see
chair.
back.
There's a
Oh,
chair.
yeah, I see that. I see that.
Yeah. And there's chairs over there, but
It would have been easier to have a bunch of benches, I guess. But it was kind of nice putting all the chairs up on the tables at night.
Right. But the waiters have the blue vest, the band has a red vest, so that's sane.
yeah.
The moving of the wall.
Here's Roger. He'll know.
Here, Roger.
Roger.
How y'all doing?
Roger, were you ever
Hey,
in-
Raj.
Real good.
Roger, did you ever make it to Blackpool?
Yes, I did. I was
I
there
got
for
pictures of Roger in Blackpool. Yeah.
about 4 weeks or more.
Was it in the city or out, kind of out in the country a little bit?
We're out in the country. It's a whole hotel also.
Yeah.
I stayed above it, and it's the only time I drank Guinness and disappeared. But I looked up, and a pretty girl was with me, so I guess it was all right.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. There's
Look at
another-
that one keg. It's all been up, looks like.
Mhm.
Well, I always look at these barrels and think, man, they've used them for a while.
Yeah.
They've been beat up.
Yeah.
They obviously weren't those aluminum barrels we had because we banged them together a lot and they never did dent. So
It was a fun place. I had a good time with her. We were in a parade one day. I was there, and you couldn't drink in the afternoon. I went to get a cold beer. We had a pub downstairs. I said, "You can't drink." I said, "Why?" He says, "All the pubs are closed this time of day, so the workers will go back to work." I said, "Well, that makes sense."
yeah.
Blackpool was the little resort area.
Oh,
Yeah, well, we're back to since
Yeah.
you're
yeah.
guess that's a hotel and the club.
You weren't very far from the water either there. I forgot what
John McClendon said that it's a retirement home now.
That's what happens when you work at the mustache too long. They just keep you. Free booking.
How long was that open?
You know, I really don't remember. I remember I went over there right after it was open, and I can't remember how long I stayed over there after that. Joe was very emphatic that I go over there. I said, "Okay." I've never been to Blackpool, never been to England. When I got there, Harry Black met up with me, and he took me around, showed me Liverpool where the Beatles played and everything, and then we went up in the mountains. Got to the top of this. I guess we were almost in Scotland or whatever, and we went in this little pub out in the middle of nowhere. The guy lived there and run the stay there. There's a picture of Blackpool.
And that's Harry Black, right?
Huh?
Is that the manager, Harry Black?
No, that's not. Harry Black's not in this picture.
Oh, okay. Everybody had told me.
Yeah, they have all the liquors on counters. Every time you hit
Yeah.
that, a shot comes out.
Sure.
A few places on Bourbon Street do that.
Yeah.
Nick Carno was trying it out at one time. Didn't want the employees drinking all the alcohol.
Yeah.
What?
The what? Say what?
Employees drink?
Drink on the job? Are you kidding me? I remember one time, every once in a while, I'd make a spot and move on someone. I'd go in and ring the cash register out and have them weigh all the liquor bottles and the kegs real quick. And I'd take that to the back room and see how it matched up. I could tell someone was overpouring
Yeah.
or giving
No,
drinks.
we used to have to, we used to have to weigh everything in and out, and they would compare it to what we rang up on the liquor key and the beer key and all that. And
Today, you go to a restaurant, we all know they come over to the restaurant with this little machine in their hand, which is a cash register, I guess. And I say, how come that's full of money? Can I have some? You know, these people would know how to go to a bar and call an order out and make their own change.
well, we had to pay for it out of our own money. Remember, they give us a bank at the end of at the morning when we started off, and we had to turn it back in. So basically, we were working with our own money all night long. So if somebody gets screwed you out of some money, it wasn't the mustache that was going to eat it. You know, if you gave the wrong change or whatever, you know.
Yeah. But I don't know too many places that allowed you to drink all the time. Not that we drink all the time. We could drink after hours and you
Yeah.
know, or
During work and before work, but yeah, other than that,
or if you
The
came in,
early, late afternoon.
yeah, anybody in there? Coming in for a cold one. Or you used to tear off tickets and get to the bartender and he'd give you a beer.
Now, this is the Brussels Club. This is where I got confused because these are my Brussels pictures.
Oh, I'd never
There's
been there.
Mike Johnson over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had a lot of information.
Yeah, I tried to get Mike to put that all on my digital recorder when I saw him as he was in hospice, and the COPD was so bad he couldn't talk hardly. Which
Wow,
so
that's terrible.
the note: if anybody has got a lot of stories, do it before you get close to death.
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of a harsh reality, but it's the truth, you know.
Calendar I can look
Yes,
at. Find out when I'm close.
Tom's recorded all the Zoom meetings since 2000. You know, anybody had just a lot of time could go back and match the pictures with when we were talking about them.
Could make a movie.
Yeah. Yeah, there was time.
And then there's a lot of good commentary, you know. I mean, you could.
Mm-hmm.
This is another picture of Mike at
At the Brussels.
at the Puzzle Private Club.
Puzzle Private Club.
Mike
You know, one day he started to tell me Brussels stories, and then his voice he couldn't talk anymore, and we never got back to it. So I never heard much Brussels stuff, and I was looking forward to it. But
Yeah. Did he pass
just
away from throat cancer?
No, it was
no, he had COPD.
Yeah,
Uh,
his lungs just failed him. Yeah.
Yeah, about 15 years ago, they gave him 10 years to live. He used to smoke 2 packs a day, he said, for about 35 years. That was his greatest regret, as we were talking about dying and regrets and stuff. And said his greatest regret was that for 35 years, he smoked 2 to 3 packs a day.
that's a lot of cigarettes.
It's
Man.
35 years of enjoyment.
Yeah. So, yeah, he enjoyed it. He said, but, said, I can't change it. But he said, had I, to do it again, I might make a different decision knowing what I know and how I feel now. So
When I was young, I guess 19 or 20, I smoked cigarettes. And then one day I smoked and said, what this doesn't do anything for me. And I couldn't figure it out. So I just quit. I wasn't addicted to them yet. And my dad got addicted to them. I think he smoked Lucky Strikes or Camels. And they caught it just before it entered his throat and went down to his lungs.
Oh, thank
And he lived
goodness.
to be 86.
Mhm.
But
Good.
toward the end, it wasn't pretty. And he always
Mike was 84, I think.
was he that old? I don't know.
Yeah, he had a birthday. When I first saw him and he was in hospice, he said his birthday, I think, was April 26th, and this is like April 4th or something. He said, "I'm not going to live for my birthday." He said, "I didn't renew my driver's license, any of that stuff, because I haven't driven in a while." And he said, when he had his birthday, he said, "Shit, I misjudged." He died about 10 days later. So
Mhm. Yeah.
Crazy times.
I smoked when I was at the Mustache, but I quit New Year's Eve of '74. At midnight, I threw away my cigarettes. That's enough.
Yeah, but you were
Never got
still,
addicted. I never got addicted to them.
yeah, but you were still working at the Mustache, so you were still smoking. I've never smoked cigarettes, and but I worked there 4 years, so I guess it was kind of like smoking a couple packs a day. Every time I went.
yeah,
You had that secondary smoke.
Oh yeah, no, I mean I remember coming home I had to take all my clothes off and shower before I went to bed. And then you'd just smell the stuff when you wake up the next day. It's, God, I smelled like that. It was just like
That's,
charcoal briquette, just the smoke in that place.
I was having trouble breathing at one time, and I couldn't figure out what it was. So my doctor was Dr. Charlie Murray. So I went up to him. Uh-oh, here comes trouble. And he's
Hey,
Elliot,
That's-
how you doing, buddy?
anyway, I went up to my doctor and he went, if I smoke. I said, I don't smoke. He said, you work at the Mustache? I said, yeah. He said, well, you're in a heavily smoked environment. And he said, yeah. So he gave me some breathing exercises and some other stuff. They didn't know what that was at that point, that you could get cancer or lung disease from secondary smoke.
Oh yeah,
Whatever he did, it worked.
that's good. Yeah.
He's putting the doctor. That's a big family, the Murray family.
What relation is he to Milton? Like an uncle or something? Or?
Yeah. What,
Yeah, Elton Mary.
Melton's still around town?
Yeah, he's in New Orleans. He lives somewhere down there. I hadn't seen him in a
I
while.
think he lives over by where Billy used to live.
Yeah, he used to live in Beauchene, not far from my house, but I think he moved from there. Okay.
Yeah.
He had a lot of nice
Okay.
artwork in his house.
Elliot wanted to say hi.
Hey,
Hey,
Elliot,
Hi.
how you doing, buddy?
hey,
How you doing there? You're on TV.
Okay.
Oh,
Anyway, no, but Steve Yoakum, this is the anniversary of his death. His wife posted some pictures, on Facebook. Yeah.
Who died?
No, my friend Steve. He was a
Wow.
trombone player.
Wait,
And-
what?
speaking of smoking,
Yeah, right,
somebody was.
right there.
he was
Yeah. a
Poor
lot.
him. Over
Okay,
here.
Elliot. All right.
there he is,
Okay.
he was real convinced that he was going to get back out of the hospital he was in. They had him so he couldn't get out and no one could go visit him. 'Cause I was texting him for a long time, up to about probably a day or two before he passed away. He always kept positive about everything, I'll be out of here. I gotta get back to work and everything.
Yeah, I've always liked this picture of him with the other mustache guys in Disney World.
Yeah, that's a good one.
oh yeah.
That's a great picture, isn't it?
Mhm.
It's interesting. He was full of
Peter
stories.
looks so different there.
He looks like he could have been a munchkin.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. I rode with him over to they had a celebration of life for Fred,
Uh-huh.
staying at Barry Kaiser's. He first he wasn't sure he was going to go, so I'll go ahead and go. So he comes by in his car that has no air conditioning in it.
Uh-huh.
I think it was in August we did it. I don't remember. Anyway, he just was full of stories. It was just so interesting listening to him and positive attitude.
Say, Jim.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Hey, Jim.
Jim,
Jim.
You look good as ever. You know, you keep getting younger. Damn. What are you drinking?
Well, I get this portrait on the wall and it gets older and I stay the same.
You gotta sneak that.
Good to see you, Dorian.
Yeah, that's the one.
you don't have any jobs this week? You had jobs the last couple of times.
We got one on next Wednesday. That's the closest. That's the nearest one.
Yeah. Let's see. Just had one more picture of Yoke from another venue.
The Greyhound.
Yeah.
It's out of Key West. Yeah.
Key West.
Joe Terra, and I don't know the other players. Let's say.
That's Joe Terra's brothers in the middle there, Captain Tony.
Oh yeah. The tuba player on the left is Brian Nalepka, I think.
78 and 79. Wow.
Oh, that was a while ago. Oof. Jesus.
Yeah, it was about 4 years after the last club closed, huh?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Emily, are you aware that you have Joel staring over your shoulder?
I certainly am. I like him right front and center.
Okay.
There you
He
go.
did bunny ears on her head a little while ago.
No, I see. Yeah.
Yeah. It does look like his arms are resting on the
It does.
It does. It does. It really does.
It really does.
Yeah.
Perfectly placed.
Yeah.
Well, here's some. I also pulled up some John Gill pictures that he gave us, and they're always good.
Oh yeah. That is a nice picture. Yeah.
Joe Terra.
You can see everybody and it's formatted
Jerry.
well. Yeah.
And Jerry Cool is playing
That's right.
trombone. Dave Lewis must be on tuba.
Right.
Joe Terra and John Gill.
That's right.
We don't know who the girls are, but nice looking crew.
Yes, it is.
Mustache Cup, $1.50. That was a while ago.
Oh boy. We got those mugs at two different places. One is in Mexico, and the other one is I believe it's up in Ohio.
Yeah, the McCoy mugs.
McCoy mugs. I
Yeah.
went to the club in Mexico that made the mugs when I was traveling around, having a good time. Anyway, Edwin was with me, and we went there and we met the owner of the club or the factory. He took us all around, showing how he made us. And that night he took us out to dinner, wined and dined us.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Hey, the terrorists would kill those mugs now, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I guess. Yeah. Unless they smuggled them in on a boat that didn't get blowed up.
Well, I wouldn't think beer mugs. I don't think beer mugs would be in the business case for a cartel. No.
Yeah, I don't know.
I sent a couple pictures in today. Did they come?
Oh, I'll go check. I didn't know you sent them. Here's the Made in Mexico.
Yeah. I've got some of the made in Mexico and some that have that little square McCoy brand on the bottom of it. Actually, McCoys are collectibles, so whether it's a mustache mug or not, if you advertise something as a McCoy mug, somebody's going to want to buy it. I think.
No. Are you
Hey,
going?
Tom, do you have that Clarity mug or that Clarity article that I sent you from last week? Roger might want to comment on that.
All right, give me a minute to find it.
Okay.
I put this picture up. The Mustache Stompers.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, when that mug got printed, we don't have anything from the Detroit Mustache that I know of.
I don't know if it ever opened.
I mean, as many pictures and things we've talked about, I don't remember ever seeing or hearing anything that mentioned Detroit.
No.
Yeah, me either.
Well, there's probably a good reason for that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We went up there and checked it.
If there ain't no story to tell, you probably won't hear one.
Yeah, right.
But I wonder, was it ever opened? If
Not that
Roger
I know of.
does,
I don't
nobody
think.
does.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No.
That would have been during my years, and I just don't remember it.
Mhm. Yeah, when I started, we did have, they were at least on our little sign in front. They were open in Vancouver, Brussels, Blackpool,
Mhm.
and also Boston, New York, Denver, New Orleans. You know,
There you go.
because I always thought it'd be cool to go to the Europe ones, and some people told me, yeah, if you go there, you could probably get on and work a little bit if you wanted to. So that'd be good.
Hmm.
Just pretend I knew how to play the banjo and be in shape.
Oh,
Or the washboard.
Yeah, pretend I can pretend.
Again,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to learn how to play the banjo, and Neil Untersteer was giving me lessons.
All right, I've never seen this one before, Roger.
Oh yeah, that's the slipper. What's that? The golden slipper? Or,
Was
That's
that the
where-
must?
that's where your father's mustache went.
Oh,
Whoops.
really?
Yeah.
So that was before the dream room.
Yes, Dream Room
Oh.
will come next.
Club slipper, I think.
And it always said that
Wow.
the trombone player passed away. What was his name?
Teagard.
Jack Teagarden.
Yeah, he didn't really pass away in the club. He was at a hotel around the corner. And he didn't come to work the next day, and they checked on him.
Oh my. Boy, he was a wonderful player. Golly. Whew.
Yeah, you can listen to some of his music. You just have to dig it up. I have one picture of a band inside of the Dream Room or the Golden Slipper, but I don't know. Somehow I clipped the names off of the players. Should
Oh,
go
how
back.
rude. Oh, how rude.
No, my fingers weren't paying attention to my mind.
Okay.
I was looking at that balcony next to the club, so it didn't look like there was much support under it. At least we had those big poles underneath the one above our
Yeah.
balcony.
They made
Ones
the
we had to
balcony.
grease for Mardi Gras.
They made the balcony longer.
Mhm. Yeah, you see them by the balcony to the right of it. I don't see any.
Yeah, they brought it over to the.
I don't think you see anything holding it up in the corner over there. So I guess we couldn't have had too many guys out there on the balcony.
No.
You're right. Damn.
No, there was another door. You can't see it here, I think.
Yeah.
That you went into, and that was I think one of the entrances actually.
Mhm. Yeah, but our balcony came all the way out to the poles that were in the street,
That's exactly.
which gave it some support, you know.
If you got there early, you could find it.
Yeah.
I think that would have been a great time to go into these places when they were hopping and everything.
I was too young to go in the clubs at the time those things were open.
Yeah.
okay. You guys talk for something. You can go find Ken's thing.
Yeah.
Here comes Ira.
Right on time.
Hello,
everybody.
Hey, Ira. Somewhere. There he is.
They are.
Yeah, I showed this picture earlier. You weren't on yet, but it's the anniversary of Steve Yoakum's death, and his wife was posting pictures.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and there he is with both Iras. And I think
Marty Fay.
Marty Fay. Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
I can't see who's next to me. Not Yoakum, the other one. You see a side of his face. I can't tell.
I can't tell who that is either, but
No idea.
yeah, you can see his
Wow.
arm now. Yeah. Anyway,
Marty Fay.
yeah,
Is-
quite the crew there.
Yeah, looks like
That was at the side bar.
smoking a cigarette.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Mr. Wolf disappeared. There he is. Okay.
Okay, well, here's
Oh yeah,
Verdi. Can you see that, Roger?
yeah. I can say I have that article. Beth Adams, I knew, and she wanted to do a story on it. So she came in. We sat down and talked a while, and I gave her some of the information and everything. It was, that fire was a destructive thing for me mentally to deal with.
That was. Remember Francis? Remember Francis, this drywaller? He did the drywall in the Clarity.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Francisco.
Yeah, Francisco.
Yeah.
And I helped him do some of the drywall in there, and I smashed my finger. My finger was in part of the door. And then I was to the bar there, and one night Jerry Jeff Walker came in.
Yeah.
He had played Jimmy Buffett, and Jerry Jeff came in, and he said, "Mind if I play a while?" I said, "Oh, hell yes." And he said, "All I ask is I want a drink." And I said, "Okay, what do you want?" And we had those tall 12-ounce Collins glasses. He said, "Give me some 151. I said, "All right." Figured that's a good deal. Jerry Jeff Walker playing in the bar. So I poured and started pouring and pouring. I got to about half, and he said, "Keep going." So I kept going, and it was about 2/3 or 3/4 151 rum and Coke. And he played 3 or 4 songs. He actually introduced a song he had written that he'd never played before. I forget the name of the song. And then he went in the bathroom, and he was really nice. Went in the bathroom, and he never came out. And I thought, well, shit, he can't go in the mustache because it's not. You can't do that because this was like 5 a.m.
Yeah.
And I went in, and he was leaning up against the stall trying to pee. Passed out. I thought, well, what the hell do I do now? So I went in and got him and walked him and stopped a cab. And unfortunately, it was a cab driver I knew in the French Quarter because I had taken many rides home in summer condition. And so I gave the cab driver like $20 and said, get him to, he managed to mumble where he was staying. Yeah. So I gave the cab driver like $20 and got him to the hotel.
Wow.
There were a lot of interesting
Clarity
things.
was an awesome place.
Yeah.
Good job, Roger.
Jimmy Buffett played a set in there one time, and Leon Redbone came in and hung out. And of course,
oh wow,
those are all perfect for that venue.
There was it was a good music bar where I had big monitors or speakers and good people working there. It was everything was rolling along.
There's so much different.
It was intimate.
Yeah, intimate. It's much different than anything else on Bourbon Street. You know?
Yeah, well, it was Andy's, and I was in charge of leasing that out. And when I leased it to Joanne and Max Clevenger, they took it over. They were actually my neighbors out on Esplanade Avenue in that big white house that everybody lived in.
Yeah.
And before that, it was called the Intellect. And a guy by the name of Joe Biggs was also a private investigator around that, but he never had live entertainment. It was just a hangout for people who worked on the street and late night jam sessions. I had some real tapes of those. Just had to pull them out and listen to them. And then Joanne and Max took it over. And they didn't open it for the longest time. They were closed for, sometimes a week at a time. And they owed me money for beer that they used. So I asked Joe, I said, I think I could like to take this over. He said, that's cool. You can do that, but you still have to keep an eye on the mustache. I said, okay. So he helped finance getting that open for me, and we ran from there. It was a
Yeah.
It was a good place.
Yeah, it was.
It was.
Has some pictures of the inside of that too. I'll pull them up sometime. I can
Oh yeah, that'd be
look at the.
like,
That'd be good to see.
yeah, that would
Just
be.
looking, we don't have any.
And here's an old attic.
But that was a good place to go after you got off work at the Mustache
Oh
because you
yeah,
had been in this high energy, clapping and doing all the other, doing that stuff. And then you could go over to the Clarity and relax.
yeah. It drew a lot of people that worked on the street. Several of the people worked at Houlihan's, came down and hung out, and
Yep.
some of the other clubs. Like say, let's go there and sit back and listen to some music. Or the way we put the albums on, we'd play the whole album, one side at a time. It wasn't a cherry picking number.
Oh
So-
yeah, that player that you had there was handmade. That was beautiful.
Yeah, I still have that. And
I thought it burnt up.
yeah, well, I gutted it and had a sound system built inside of it and a turntable on top. Sometimes people come and ask for music and before the band or a late afternoon, and I'd write down what they wanted. I'd go out and buy that album. Next time they come in, I'd have the bartender, I'd put it on. Hey, man, it's my music. So it was a fun project.
Off the subject, I found this it folded up in an old box with my attic stuff. It was your father's mustache bowling shirt.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
Oh,
I
Yeah,
didn't
Oh,
see
my.
that.
yeah.
That's cool.
It's amazing how much that thing shrunk over the years.
Yeah, right.
sure.
You must have a closet like mine.
Yeah, yeah. I think I must have weighed about 130 something pounds when I worked at the mustache. I was really skinny. Yeah,
What are you now? 140?
yeah. I managed to crack 150 in my old age.
Oh, yeah.
been there, done that.
I still got a mustache jacket, the blue one.
Yeah, I wish I still had. I had a mustache windbreaker. I loved wearing.
Yeah.
I still have one. I have a Denver one, believe it or not. Lined. It was nice. It's nice.
I have a blue New Orleans one that windbreaker that my daughter she wears on special occasions.
Oh,
Cool. How old is your daughter?
My youngest is 34.
Damn.
My oldest is 44.
I remember those years.
Vaguely.
Vaguely, really. I was moving, that's for sure. Moving around.
oh, but he's got something. What does he got? Oh,
Oh, the reunion
Oh,
show.
wow.
Wait,
yeah. Look at that.
what's up? Can you see that?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It's pretty
What,
neat.
I don't
Yeah.
see it. What am I seeing?
What?
That's
You
nice.
looked at-
That's a good one.
This is good. Would you like it? Anybody? It's a medium.
No mediums here.
Oh, I could have worn it.
About a double XL.
I hate to brag, but I can still wear a medium. But
Same here. I still do.
anyway,
Oh,
Ah,
the beautiful car.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's my mustache
Oh, there
windbreaker.
it is.
Oh, okay.
And that's
Can't see the back of it though.
Ed Alley and
And we
you.
never can figure out who's behind the lady.
I think that's me. I don't know. That girl is Carlita or Carol. I met her in Mexico.
is that Dave Krippner on the porch?
I don't think so. I don't.
Just until he has a beard, I can't tell. Yeah.
And then she went back to.
I bet that is.
Oh,
No, Yiddy? He,
Yeah.
It might be.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Looks like David.
He lived on Ballard Street, but he
He
lived
has a
on.
mustache shirt on.
Yeah, it might be. Right.
Looks like a
Does-
hat he might wear.
You know, he had a beard like that back then.
Maybe it is. What street was that? Did it, he lived on Valance.
That's uptown.
Yeah, it's uptown somewhere.
I think it's over on Constant Street.
Okay. He lived on Valance. In a duplex like that. He lived on the left-hand side, though.
Yeah, that was took the place of our fire truck.
Yeah.
And
That was a good car.
Oh, it was so funny to drive. I drove it back from Florida on the expressway, and I think it had a Mustang engine in it or something because it'd go real fast. People just couldn't believe I was passing them in that car.
And if you drove that car around the French Quarter giving out free admissions to your father's mustache, especially to the young ladies, they like that.
Oh yeah, they wanted to ride in that car.
Did you say chick magnet?
That girl, she was from Nebraska, and
And that's before you got painted. Didn't it have your father's mustache painted on it?
Yeah, I never got around to that.
Oh.
Ours in New York had the logo on it.
Yeah, and
Oh.
anyway, I wanted her to come to New Orleans to live, and so I gave her a ticket to fly. She came down for a while. So I had two good company cars, the fire truck and that car. Oh, there's I like that picture.
There we go.
Uh-oh.
Is that the 25th Union?
Yeah, that was the
50th.
Hall one. Yeah,
That's Carnegie, isn't it?
that's
That's
Carnegie.
Carnegie, yeah.
Yep.
Carnegie, okay. Yeah, we got our name tags on.
Yeah.
That was a great time.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that was good.
a lot of good reunions with people
Sure
I hadn't
was.
seen in a long time. You know.
Yep, there's your other car, Roger.
That's my other car, yeah. I parked that behind the house where I lived, and that's Edwin Krebs there, and George Berg's lead banjo, the O'Neill on the side, and
There's the original Vince Vaughn.
Vance on the other side, and Don Summers the tuba, and Warren Spotswood on the slide trombone, and Gary Nicholson on the other end of the fire truck.
And Roger, you were without a beard there because when Tom and I started there, you had a beard.
Yeah.
You looked so young there.
He was.
Off the beard?
Yeah, without the beard, yeah.
One time, I shaved my mustache and beard off completely, and I didn't tell him when I was going to do it. That's just sort of normal. Went down to the mustache and I said, "Is Roger around?" I said, "I think he's in the back. I don't know." I said, "Tell him to come out." They were confused. W.C.
Roger,
Fields.
Ted and I were talking earlier today about we thought you were like 50 when we worked there, and you were like 26 and we were like 20. But it just
You seem so old and mature. Well, or old at
Mature.
least.
you were the boss.
Yeah.
Hey, remember Carl and Charlie Howard,
Oh yeah.
the twins? I'll never forget
Yeah.
one of the times because one of the guys said one of them had been in Mexico a
Carl.
lot because they were in the import-export business. And
What?
and so one was working, and then I saw, and one of them had a beard, and one didn't. And that like total, and I did not know they were twins. I saw one with a beard, and then I saw one of them without the beard. Then I saw the one with the beard again, and they had big, heavy, thick, wonderful beards. And it just like freaked me out till I learned that there were two of them actually, because they were twins.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Carl,
Charlie.
Carl was the one without the beard.
One
He
of
got
them
in trouble in
passed-
Mexico. They were doing something at a hotel, but it blew up and got put in jail down there. But his dad had connections and senators.
Yeah, they also used to import stuff over to various places.
I know.
Yeah, I was working in El Salvador once, and I got off the airplane, and Charlie was there at the airport, and
Wow.
then we met up in a hotel, and I met him, and he had this great looking woman with him, and it ended up being a
He
prostitute.
always did.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Yeah,
Charlie lives in Costa Rica now,
Yeah,
down there for 20 something years.
that's a good place to be.
Yeah.
Very nice down there. Charlie and I, you're talking about things imported. Coors beer was just starting to hit the market a little bit, but you couldn't find it anywhere in New Orleans.
Mhm.
So I forgot, I paid him some money to get a guy a pickup truck and fill it up full of Coors beer. And he brought it back to New Orleans, and we were going around to the bars selling it to the bar owners so they could serve it to the public.
Yeah.
so Roger, you're from Missouri. The Coors beer story here, not through with the mustache, but I grew up in Bolivar down there, Springfield, and I went to school and played football a couple years at Joplin. And
Oh,
Gil
yeah.
Joplin is only like 7 miles to Galena, Kansas. So I used
Right.
to go over to Kansas because I used to work at Tantera, Lake of the Ozarks, and I would go. I
Right.
went over to Kansas, and I would buy because I used to go up on weekends when I wasn't playing football and stuff, and I would go up and work at the Tantera on weekends. So I took beer up, and I used to buy it for $5 a case, and I sold it for 10. And then one guy said, "Oh my God, this stuff is so good because you couldn't buy it in Missouri." He said, "I'd have paid $20 a case." I went, "Really?" So the next weekend, guess what the price was?
20.
Yeah, we used
Oh,
to,
capitalism, right?
Yeah.
Fred and I used to do that.
But-
We just went to Kansas to drink because it was free to beer. It was terrible. It gave you
Yeah.
a terrible headache the next day. But we could drink beer. in
But
the
you could
club.
drink when you were 18, though, too. In Kansas, you could drink 3-2 when you were 18.
Exactly. That's what we were doing.
Yeah,
Terrible shit.
yeah. It was terrible. But it was Coors was so smart because they made it scarcity, and
Yeah.
people buy things they can't have. So it's
Exactly.
like,
Oh,
this
yeah.
is interesting. So being a young entrepreneur, that helped pay for gas and other things on weekends.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. That one picture you had.
But I
up
never
on-
bought a pickup load and went to New Orleans on that. You taught me there, Roger.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's where I met Joe, was in New Orleans. The club had just opened up. And Fred called and told me to come on down. There's a cool club. We can go in. We can sing. And Fred and I were in concert choir together back home in high school, and so we knew a lot of songs. So we sit right in front, sing the whole night, and got drunk. Next day, Joe saw us getting ready to come in, and he said, "Oh, my two best customers." We got, what people know us. So he hired us. And off we went.
Hey, Roger, did you ever meet John Hendrickson, Fred's brother?
Yes, I did know he was a.
Okay, so John was minister of youth and music at the First Baptist Church in Bolivar,
Right.
Missouri. When I
Uh-huh.
went there, my mom ran the church. Okay,
Oh wow!
so when I came to New Orleans, and I told her I was working at a entertainment place on Bourbon Street. She went, "What's it like?" And I said, "Well, Fred, John Hendrick's brother, used to work there, and it was okay with her."
You
Never
really?
told her. Now
Yeah.
that's funny that you knew John Hendricks too.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's when Fred first got in New Orleans, he stayed out there at the church, the seminar, whatever it was, until he got a place to live. Then he come to work. Anyway, he had a
Yeah, I
picture-
didn't tell her Fred was a character.
No. It took a long time to explain all that.
Just that John was his brother. That's all she needed.
Oh, okay. He's a
All
good
was
man.
okay.
He's a good deal.
So they
Yeah.
were slightly different then in their approach to life.
Yeah, yes, I'd say so. That's for sure. There was a picture earlier you put up where I had Fred in the face with a pie.
yeah.
Put that up again.
All right, give me. I got to go back and find
What
it.
kind of pie was that, Roger?
That was a real pie.
Oh,
I think it's a chocolate cream pie,
Cod?
but it was real big. The story behind that, we were all, this is at Cape Cod, the first club I worked in, and Fred talked me into going up there. Anyway, we were out at this little donut shop eating donuts. I had this big round donut, I was getting ready to take a bite of it, and Fred reached over and pushed my hand, put it right in my face. I thought, what the hell?
Oh.
Everybody there thought it was funny. So I said, oh, I'll think about this. So then I went out and bought a chocolate cream pie, and
Look at that.
and the rest of the waiters and everything knew what was going to happen. Well, they got his attention. Then I tapped him on the shoulder, and he turned around and hit him right in the face with this huge pie, and you could see the mess it made on him.
yeah.
Oh. So we lived on Princeton when you at the Mustache at Cape
The
Cod.
picture's 60 years old.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn, how'd they get to be that old? Oh well. Got
Looks
that-
like there's Schlitz beer on the handle there.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's when Schlitz was king.
What does the button say? It says buy a mustache company. They have right in the head of
Right,
it.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, it looks like they kept their glasses on the bar. They wish to keep ours on those racks in the fridge.
I think it
to
says
make-
take
just to
a
get
tip
that
from
little, just
me.
to get that little frost on the mugs. It looked kind of cool. Yeah.
August 1965.
Right.
And Russell lived there also, and he made us breakfast and dinners. And one time, there you
There you
go. One time, Russell couldn't find his whiskey bottle. And all of a sudden, he looked all over and he went, who took it? Who took it? Wilson's, that's all. Anyway,
That's it.
he started smelling something coming out of the oven he had turned off. He opened it up and he hid his bottle in there. Yeah, I have some pictures of us. We went deep sea fishing one day from there. It was a blast. Thing is, if you tried to pick up a young lady there, you didn't have far to go to take her to your room. Oh. Anyway,
This is
I told
this is
Fred my car to
you,
give me.
but this is Steve Yoakum. I thought this was a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Ah,
Red
there's
beans
Oh,
and
the
rice.
dead game.
There's
And
Danny,
Danny in the back.
There's
Yeah.
Danny behind.
That's in front of the Red Garter.
The beans and rice.
I think, is Barry back? Barry, you know that.
I was there. I'm just not in this photo.
Okay. Yeah.
When was that, Barry?
It looks like
Marty
2020.
Gras.
Could that be right?
It was
No, I
Mardi
think-
Gras. No, Mardi Gras in the 70s.
Yeah.
78, 77, somewhere over there.
The guy in the middle, his name's West. Is that right?
No, the guy in the middle is Charlie Fardella.
No, up front.
Say what?
The guy between Steve and the other guy.
His name is Charlie Fardella.
Oh, really? That looks like a guy named West.
It looks like West mixed a little bit.
Yeah,
No.
that's what I thought.
Not. That's Charlie Fardella.
I don't think West ever had a beard, though. I knew he had a mustache.
Look how baby faced Danny looks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Danny Lowe.
And Ira, if you look way in the back to your left
Yeah.
with the suit on, that's Terry Benet. Remember he played banjo up there in Wildwood?
Yeah, that's Terry Benet?
Yeah.
Wow, I would never have known that.
I didn't realize it till just now.
Wow.
And Danny's got a
Red
big
Garter.
beard.
Danny's got the Dixie.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Dixie, yeah.
My dad used to drink Dixie when I was a kid.
Is Dixie still around?
Um,
No.
I don't think so. The brewery was open for a while, but they had just using for parties and stuff. I think that the Bensons bought out the Dixie.
Who bought it out?
Yeah, I think they bought it out and turned it into some other, you know.
Well, what happened? They thought that the name wasn't a good name
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah.
So they got rid of the name and they changed it to Fallberg. That's the name of the beer that they changed to. When they changed the name, it died. Everything died. The whole thing died.
Yeah.
Neil McCoy used to own Slits, and he bought the Dixie out. Is his family still involved in that?
I don't know that.
Okay.
Is Jack's beer still around in New Orleans?
No.
No.
They don't sell Jack's or Falstaff or Regal. They used to all be local beers. But the Jack's Brewery, the building that used to be the brewery is that big on Jackson Square now.
Right.
They opened up
Lots of shops there.
party venues and shops and all kind of other stuff in there.
And that picture we were just looking at, the building behind it was where the Red Garter on Bourbon Street was.
Yeah,
Oh,
right on the corner.
And that became Crazy Shirley's, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
And now it's called Crazy Corner, but that was the Red Garter.
Yeah,
That's a nice picture. You up on the balcony.
Up on the balcony.
Yeah. That way, Rick would wear that frequently so he could balance a pitcher of beer on his head.
Oh wow,
Yeah. What's that?
crazy.
That was a heck of a place to be during Mardi Gras.
Oh, it was
Well,
bad.
we had the perfect spot.
Perfect.
Hard to
But
move.
even better was what was happening in the back rooms beyond
Oh,
that
yeah.
too.
There's a private office back there.
Yeah.
That's right.
I had to you go in there.
A
and
lot of
had to-
office work.
I got to go up to office work. I'll be back in a little bit. It had that one level you could go up these little stairs, and you had a little room up there with mattresses on it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
one of Barry's good pictures.
yep.
Yeah.
Roger and Edwin.
Well, those were the days.
Hey, what did Edwin die of? That I don't recall ever hearing.
He had like some sort of artery burst in his leg, neck there,
An aneurysm.
and it turned into a massive heart attack. I saw him about less than a week before this happened. He was working at a real nice resort in Longboat Key, and he was doing real good then. And he has a daughter, and I'm not sure what she does. I was keeping in contact with his sister for a long time, and every once in a while she'd be on Facebook or something. And her and her husband Al live in California.
Was that Benny, his sister?
Yeah, exactly.
Benny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ventress is her real name.
Was that the sister that they bought the sailboat after with the
Exactly.
inheritance and decided to try to sail
They
around the
sail
world, but they took off.
thought they're going to sail around the world.
Yeah, I don't know about how everybody's little graphics show, but right now we have the 9 squares, and Miss Emily, you're right in the middle. If we're playing Hollywood squares right now,
People, including Joel.
yeah,
Damn, we're going big time.
yeah, I tell you. In fact, I just want to remind everybody, Miss Emily and Brian are going to come to New Orleans the first week of December. I think you said a Tuesday through Friday or something like that. And so if anybody, am I vocal here? Yeah, okay. And I had muted it when Daniel was in here. Elliot was in here because he can't shut up. But I'm looking forward to seeing them. And anybody might be traipsing through town at that time, it'd be good. I know we're going to try to catch up with Danny and Banu and Barry and Rick will be around,
Oh, yeah.
What was that first week of December, you said?
First week of December.
Yeah, we're checking into going to New Orleans. It's got extremely expensive to go there with all the extra taxes on a hotel.
Yeah.
Just crazy.
Yeah.
We added it up. It cost about $350 beyond what the hotel rate was.
Yeah.
And it didn't used to be that way, but
Yeah.
catering to a lot of conventions that can afford.
New Orleans is, Louisiana's backwards. They try to make their money off of sales tax, so it just kills everybody,
Yeah, right, right.
And of course, even the poor people have to pay it, so it's kind of, but anyway, I'm sorry, I did a few things I wanted to show, but we can do it next week. But yeah, if everybody marked their calendars, if y'all can come, we'd enjoy to do it. Brian's going to be working on a project
We'll
to,
get the exact dates later.
yeah, it's,
First,
Anytime. We'll be there for 3 or 4 days. So if anytime you feel comfortable or, you're around, can drop in, that'd be great.
oh, it'd be good. Yeah.
do you know the exact dates yet? I know you said the first week of December, but like Tuesday through Friday or something like that, or?
It's Tuesday, I forget. I don't have my calendar right.
Oh, that's okay. I'll pull it up. We got some time. I'll pull it up and make sure everybody remembers. If they want to make plans, that would be great.
Sounds good.
Wants in particular to interview you, Roger, because you know the overall.
You're the man, Roger.
You're the man.
But anybody would be delighted.
Roger Ramjet, he's the man. That's right.
And when he's got a drink in his hand on Bourbon Street, he remembers stuff he didn't even remember he remembered.
Yeah.
I got a rocket in my pocket.
If you,
You remembered all my lines.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I heard that. I heard him enough.
yeah. So, anyway. So, yeah, I'll definitely keep that in mind. We'll remind everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Forward to
I'm
it.
going to be out for the next 3 weeks, guys. I'm going to Japan for a couple of weeks.
Wow.
Oh,
All
good
right.
for you.
Yeah, it's getting hot here, so
Yeah.
we're going to go to
Have a good
Japan.
time.
So I'll be back end of September.
Yeah.
Well, have a good
All
trip.
right. Well, enjoy.
Yeah,
Where in
I
Japan?
can watch the videos
Where in Japan are you going?
all over Tokyo, Kyoto, Hiroshima.
Oh,
We're
okay.
hitting, I think, 7 or 9 cities.
Okay. Wow.
Should be fun.
Yeah.
Mount Fuji.
Mount Fuji, yeah.
All right.
Yep. Hopefully it doesn't erupt.
That's the
Oh,
most
yeah.
visited mountain in the world. Pikes Peak is number 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
Colorado. Yep.
Yep.
Man, you
So
are
I'm
ready.
looking forward to
Trivia.
that.
You are ready for Jeopardy. Anyway, I wanna go
That's
to
right.
Japan. I want to go to Japan just so I can be taller than most everybody.
you would-
So I'll see everybody in 3 weeks.
Okay.
We'll
Everybody
see you
later.
all next
Right.
week.
Have fun.
enjoy.
Be
Enjoy.
safe.
the
See
day.
everybody.
Take care,
Bye-bye.
guys.
Okay, guys.
Thanks,
Have a good
everyone.
one.
All right.
Thanks,
See you
Billy.
next week.
Stay
Hey,
safe,
Emily's
stay
getting ready to say
healthy.
something. Hold on.
Let's
I'm
get
going
more
to-
people on these calls.
I'm going to Maine for 3 weeks, and I can and cannot get Wi-Fi up there. So I'll try my best.
Okay.
Maine is nice.
Okay.
Well, I'll be here next week. Hopefully,
Okay.
Oh, you will be.
We'll see
right,
you
Barry.
guys soon.
No. I will be out. I will be out next Friday because we've had a family a death, and Eileen and I are going to go to Oregon for the services,
Mhm.
and that ain't down the street, so we're going to be out there for a few days.
We're in Oregon.
And Astoria, Oregon, it's right on the coast, right at the mouth of the Columbia River.
Yeah, it's beautiful there.
And getting there from here ain't the easiest thing to do.
It's not easy to get anywhere anymore.
No,
The Oregon Trail doesn't go there anymore.
it does. It ends there. That's where it
Okay.
ends. Yep,
There you
yep.
go. Just get on it and go there.
I'll see y'all next time.
Okay.
Be
See
well.
you guys
All
in
right.
3
Okay. See
weeks.
you, Barry.
Okay, everybody.
I'll see you
Okay.
later,
Right.
amigos.
Be well.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bonsoir.
Take care, guys
All right.
and lady.
Okay. Well, I guess.
Take me home, country roads.
Okay.